Hello, everybody. My name is Craig Chykluck, and this is my Unit 4 Week of Weather report. Again, I'm coming to you guys from North Pole. My weather station is right about here. I am just southeast of Fairbanks and kind of northwest of North Pole. I'm kind of nestled right in the middle, just north of the Tanana. I kind of reference to give you an idea as far as where I'm at in the state. I'm about 80 miles north of the Alaska Range and 400 miles east of the nearest coastline here in interior Alaska. So this week we'd like to discuss our temperature readings and pressure readings. I started out with getting some very warm average temperatures, very nice average temperatures for this time of year in comparison with maybe our historical average. Well above zero in the about 17 degree range for Monday the 4th, and then it kind of dipped down near Wednesday or Tuesday, and then kind of came way back up again here. My last day of observation was on the 8th. The maximum temperatures here kind of resembled and followed along pretty well with the average for a little bit, and then we kind of had a little bit of a variance, and then nice and warm again up here on Thursday. Minimum temperatures again very warm in comparison to the average for this time of year. We started out being above zero, got as warm as 10 degrees on Tuesday. We took a dip for a brief couple of days below zero Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back up again, up at 8.8 here on Thursday. So the historical temperatures for February for the North Pole area, the average is about -1, the minimum is -14, and the maximum is 8. So we are experiencing very comfortable and pleasant warm temperatures, unusually warm temperatures for this time of the year. My probes, they read pretty similar with slight variances to each other. For most of the week, most days were pretty close, but we did have a bit of variation here and there. I'm not too sure where that came from. Moving on to the pressure graph. So one thing that I've noticed, and I'm kind of working this idea out, my pressures were consistently a little bit lower than what the National Weather Service had reported, and actually I didn't catch that until I was making this the screencast, or just getting ready to make this. So what I think happened is when I was calibrating the back of the screw there for my barometer, I may have not done a good enough adjustment. But one thing that I am getting kind of the silver lining to this, they're consistently about the same amount of pressure low for the entire week. So I think I'm going to recalibrate my barometer and hopefully get a slightly more accurate pressure reading for the rest of the semester. But that's to be continued. I actually just readjusted that based off the National Weather Service's pressure reading this evening. So here we start out on Monday the 4th at about 1015. We take a dip down to 1009 and then level off here at 112 for this portion of the week ending yesterday. I couldn't get or figure out if this is necessarily average or not for this time of the year. What one thing that I did want to point out and notice that we came from a relatively high, we dipped down into this low, and then we came back up here, and I believe it was Tuesday, Wednesday-ish that we did have that really nice clear sunny day here. So maybe it was in kind of this transition in between a low and a high that brought on that nice sunny day. I'm not too sure. The winds for the week, let's see here. It was, actually very calm almost the entire week. The windiest day that I experienced was on Monday. I read a Buford number of 2. Smoke from my house was moving, and I could feel the wind on my face. I took a measured reading, a compass reading at 91 degrees east of north. I could feel the wind on my face. The smoke from my mouth was traveling away from me. Yeah, that was by far the windiest day. The rest of the week I had Buford numbers of 1, or actually a reading of 0 on the 7th. And then yesterday again I had a very light windy day. It was very calm here at my station all week. Cloud cover, it was pretty cloudy at the beginning of the week. We had some precipitation on Monday, and from what I could see here during using the field guide, Monday I might have had a mixture of nimbostratus, clouds kind of up above and around me, just because the clouds are very thick, they're dark. They did produce snow, and yeah, it was just a very dense, thick-looking cloud. Again, on Tuesday, I had a very similar type cloud cover. It was very dark, very dense, a few patches of gray spots here and there. It was very clear on Wednesday. Very few high fluffy clouds towards the south. From what I could tell, they were maybe cirrocumulus clouds, just kind of based off the pictures here. I did see some waviness in some of the clouds here and there, and then kind of this wispy looking very high cloud that you see when you're looking at the cirrus jet stream or the cirrus clouds in our field guide. And then we kind of got back into the cloudy, dark, heavy, thick, kind of undefined and very difficult to judge height on Wednesday and Thursday, with a little bit of snow at my station on Thursday the 8th. So yeah, one thing that I noticed with the cloud covers was the temperature changes. It was pretty warm. We'll kind of come back here at the beginning of the week when it was cloudy, and then the temperatures definitely dropped as it got clear and sunny. We lost some of that insulation, some of the cloud cover bouncing back, some of those nice infrared radiation rays leaving the earth here, and it got pretty chilly in comparison. And then with the return of the clouds, we got some of the insulation back, and the temperatures are definitely nice and cozy and warm for this time of year. So yeah, that's my observations for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed and are outside and enjoying this unusually warm weather for the interior this time of the year. Thank you.